Huntington's disease is a genetic disease. It is a degenerative brain disease, so it robs a person of every piece of who they are. It's described as being like having Alzheimer's, Parkinson's, and ALS all simultaneously.
So Huntington's definitely affects your cognitive ability, and David was and is a smart guy. He got a 4.0 in college, multiple semesters. Like, that's impressive. But over time, it's taken away his. Our conversations aren't the same.
My reaction to David's diagnosis, actually, I was really upset. I was more upset with God because I remember the night before I was going to find out his diagnosis. I remember praying to God and saying, if you could make him not have this disease, I would attend church more. I would be a better person. But I think after finding out that he had this disease, I felt betrayed in a way, and that lasted for a while, up until the point where I started realizing that David's disease was more of a blessing in disguise.
Living with a life-changing disability definitely shapes your day-to-day life in a way that I don't know that I would be able to deal with grace, and David's been able to do that.
I got this tattoo. It says David on this side, and then it says hope on the reverse side. I got this tattoo because when I think of my brother David, it's a reminder, first of all, because it says his name, and then when I think of that tattoo, think of that name, it brings hope for me, hope that maybe he could be healed, and hope that soon he won't have to suffer anymore. And the reason I got it on my right arm is because my right arm is my dominant arm. It's my strongest arm. I use it the most, so therefore I'm being reminded constantly every single day when I use my arm and when I see his name that I can push through whatever I'm trying to push through. David's life right now, in a way, it makes my life seem like all the problems that I was once facing, or all the problems I still face or still go through now, aren't problems. Everything that I thought was a challenge, everything that I thought was hard, I look at my brother's life, I look at David's life, and I realize that this is nothing compared to what David goes through on a daily basis.
Christ.
And I want to see the community do whatever the community can to show David that we support him. And I guess it does impact me in a way where when I see that, I'm just overjoyed. But I more so want to see that it impacts David to a point where he can see that we all support him